One of the things that's really been pleasing for me is this year, I think, no matter who we played, Northern Colorado had been having some struggles. Obviously, went to Stanford. I think our guys have really showed up and played hard and hung in there. We had some things go against us today, but then we were able to have a little resiliency and come back. Yeah, I really believe this in the Big Sky. And I'm not just saying, I think anybody can beat anybody from here on out. I really do. I shake them all up in a can and throw them out. Good luck. I think anybody can come out on top.
Yeah, you're at the top of the conference now, but everybody else ahead has lost. It's a total mismatch now. So
yeah, that doesn't mean anything. So
on the overtime play, did the play develop the way you expected it?
Yep.
You was expected to go wide the whole time?
Yep. We were trying to run into the corner. We wanted to get him in man coverage, which we did, and then we had a little fake, kicked the ball out there, and Lonzo ran it in. But good blocking, good scheme. Good scheme by Coach Plow and Coach Keene, and good execution.
How big do you think that interception from Jake was early in the game?
All that stuff is huge. And you sit in here and people kind of go, oh, come on. All games, it's been scientifically proven, come down to 3 plays. So, yeah, you got that one. We're about ready to score. Now, the great thing is our defense did hold them, but shoot, you flip the field and you miss out on an opportunity for at least 3, if not 7. So that was huge. And against these guys, you guys last year know you got to break service against teams like this. You got to be able to break service, and they broke service on us. So that's why they ended up having the upper hand, and then we were able to kind of just inch our way back into it.
Talk about how tough Keelan was tonight. He came out a couple of times.
He's just such a great. We have a lot of great kids. We really do. There are a lot of guys came back after injury. I mean, Teron limped off. He came back. Jared limped off. He came back. I think it speaks to the quality of the kids that we have here, the guys that we have, and their heart and soul. And I've said many times with Keelan, for all the stuff you see physically, there's way more that nobody, and you see it there, but just what a great person he is, and how hard he works, and how tough he is, and what a great teammate he is, and he's a special kid.
They had a lot of long completions to the sideline. Did you see anything in particular?
Well, we just had them matched up against Vince, and they did a nice job. I mean, brother to brother, and they had our number. And Vince battled, but they got it. They got it a few times. But that's the life of being a corner. So the issue you get into a little bit is you say, well, okay, you can give him some support, and then they were gashing us in the run a little bit. So it's like you can't stop everything. So you got to figure out, okay, we're going to try to stop this, and hey, they hit us.
Was there a point where you thought the game was getting away from you?
Not really. We were kind of hanging in there, and I didn't think, truthfully, on offense that we'd totally been stopped. We just kind of stopped ourselves. We'd kind of get going and have a penalty, and then have to. So it just seemed like we just would stop ourselves a little bit. I felt like when we executed, we were good. And one of the cool things is we do a lot of situational football in practice, a lot. So I didn't really worry about it too much because we do that kind of stuff every day in practice. So our guys are very used to it.
Their guy Madison, I think he had about 140 yards rushing. 3. He ended up at about 150. What changed for you guys in the fourth quarter?
We just Coach Tuck did a few things differently defensively. We had to kind of gamble a little bit more at times, but that's it. You end up stopping him, then you give up a few shots to the receiver. So then we kind of had to play a little cat and mouse game there at the end and hope your number comes up. And that's what it was. It was extremely close game, and that's what it comes down to. Just a few different plays on each side.
What was the celebration like in the locker room?
Oh, it was great. And one of the things I really enjoy as a coach is it's not so much to me the celebration of winning. It's the celebration of the process to success. And I know that sounds corny, but just trying to teach people, in this case players, that what are those things that lead you to success? And you have an unbelievable microcosm of life there to use as a concrete example that you try to make relevant for them later in their life. And I've always said football is a medium. It's not the message. I mean, we're trying to teach people to deal with adversity and how to take risks and overcome setbacks, have goals and have high standards and believe in each other and all those kinds of things that make a successful society and human being. And I know those things sound corny. They're not corny to me. And But you get in there and you see the happiness of really a whole body of work that's been going on for a long time, of how hard they worked in the summer that they put in, and just their dedication and commitment and how they go about things. And it's never easy, and some guys have to make more sacrifices than others and overcome some extreme adversity, whether it's here or outside of here. So just trying to make that really relevant, that because these guys will. I mean, you guys, there'll be people that won't forget this game. They'll go throughout their life and they'll remember this game, and then they'll remember the lessons that they took from this game. That's important.
Imagine being the sole undefeated team after 3 games in a 13-team game.
Bob, yeah. And I say that, I guess I've just always been one of those guys that some people are afraid to set lofty goals and afraid to take the lid off of it. I think sometimes when you try to govern whatever progress or how long it's going to take, you sometimes limit your ability to rise. So, and it's not really so much about that, and we've never even talked about that. Of course, we'd love to win the Big Sky and all that stuff, but I mean, Lonzo will tell you, we just try to get better, man. We try to get better and try to improve and embrace today, whether it's practice or a walkthrough or the game, and then let it go. I mean, we're not going to worry about what the standings are, because there's a lot of football to be played. And like I said, in my opinion, all these teams left on the schedule, everybody can beat everybody else. I totally believe that. Totally.